Alright, creative world, the reason why I like to do these videos is because it gives me an excuse to be weird. It gives me an excuse to be creative. It gives me an excuse to do cool stuff like put up a ton of lights in the attic where we work and do some cool stuff. What I really love the most about making these videos is trying to learn how to tell my story. And by telling my story and trying to figure that out, it makes me want to actually figure myself out and in the process have fun. If you like what I'm doing, please hit the like button and please subscribe, because that helps reach other creatives who are in the same boat. If you're enjoying what we're doing, please just like it, just press the like button. Just you just scroll down a little bit and then you just like it. Just like it, and then subscribe for more. As you should know by now, I'm working with Pete and Dallas to design their dream home. I design on a scale. On one end, oh, that's feasible, we can do that. And on the other hand, it's like, whoa, what the? That shit's crazy. On one end, we're trying to design the ultimate possibility. On the other hand, we're trying to make that as achievable as possible. So we met with Pete and Dallas on Monday.
He's so funny.
What up, guys? So Pete and Dallas just got here. They really loved it. They picked their two favorites, and then I went back to the drawing board and created the ultimate final version. Let's get to it. This is the first floor of Pete and Dallas's home. Right now, the front porch is completely enclosed, but it's surrounded by really nice windows. And this isn't really bad, but what it does is it creates a little bit of a separation between the outside and the inside. And Pete and Dallas mentioned that if they could, they wanted to have a space where they could sit down, have a cup of coffee in the morning, and just enjoy their neighbors, be able to look outside and feel like they're outside. So we're definitely going to take a look at that. The other thing that they wanted to look at was the back deck, which is adjacent to the dining room and connected by a nice size double glass French door. The porch is pretty nice and is actually really spacious, but the only thing that I think could be improved is the railing outside it, which is actually a bench. This isn't terrible, but if you want to create a better connection from the inside to the outside and allow Pete and Dallas to have full access of their backyard, it's really crucial to eliminate as many barriers as we can. We opened up the porch by eliminating the walls and the windows and replacing them with open railing. Now for the second floor. It has 3 bedrooms and 1 shared bath. Again, just like the first floor, this isn't bad. This is a pretty good sized house for a young couple or even a young family. But the goal here is to create something that they can grow into. So there's definitely a lot that we can do. Now when you walk up the stairs, you land in a very tight little corridor. It feels tight and a little claustrophobic. And it just feels like there's just doors everywhere. Another awkward thing is the master bedroom, which is a nice size, but it's a little awkward because it's long and skinny. So you have this king size bed, which is hard to get to, and then you have all this empty space that you don't know what to do with. Other than that, the other 2 bedrooms are really not that bad. They're actually kind of nice. So what Pete and Dallas want to do was to build on top of their chill man cave area to create more space in the second floor. Other than actually building and creating more space, the key thing here would be to make sure we use as much of the space as efficiently as possible and actually create something nice out of the small and tight space that we have. And this is what I came up with. Here's option number 1. It has 3 really nice sized bedrooms, much bigger than the original, and 2 bathrooms. Although we still have the same amount of bedrooms, these bedrooms are much nicer in comparison to the original ones that he had. We have a really nice master suite with a giant walk-in closet and a really nice sized bathroom. My favorite part about the master suite is that it creates a series of experiences. I love every chance I get to design a master suite and create this little corridor that allows you to access the closet and then get into the bathroom. For me, it creates a really cool flow of experience. For instance, when you go to take a shower, you take a shower and then on the way to your bedroom, you get dressed. It creates more of a journey and something more exciting rather than having your closet open up right into your master suite and it's all like messy and you got shoes and you got clothes from when you were 13 years old and I don't know. I don't know where to go with that. But you know what I mean? It's much nicer than having it just open up right there. The other nice thing about this bathroom that I really enjoy is the corner windows. So Pete and Dallas can just go into their bathroom and have this really open 360 view of the water. The other nice thing is that we get a whole second bathroom. And in this one, we actually have a little linen closet. We're making sure that we utilize every single bit of space that we have. Lastly, we have these 2 bedrooms that were bigger than the existing bedrooms, and they're really nice proportion in comparison to the old ones as well. So this is a really nice layout and I really like, but it still has this awkward tight landing. It just kind of sets the mood when you land there and it's like, oh God, like where am I gonna go? Like, you know, it's like, you know, it's just, we gotta do something about it. And so with that, I give you option number 2, which is my favorite. This is the ultimate dream version of the plan. For me, I went all in on this and I kind of went out of the box and I tried a couple different things just to put the ideas out there. Again, the point was let's dream up some wild stuff and see what we can come up with and see if we can broaden our horizons of the possibilities that can actually come from this opportunity. And this is what I came up with. Just like the first option, this one has 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. Unlike the other option, this master bedroom is ginormous. In comparison to what we started with, this master suite is like fit for 2 kings in their lavish king-size bed on a journey to Narnia. For this one, unlike anything we've seen before, when you come up the stairs, it finally feels spacious. It feels like you're in a king's palace. But seriously, in comparison to what we had before, you can actually like extend your hands and feel like there's a little bit of space, some breathing room when you can actually step, figure out where you want to go, and then pick what door. It doesn't feel like you're claustrophobic in a really tight space. And that's because we pulled the existing wall back a couple feet, and not only that, we also demolished a small portion of the wall next to the stairs. And what that does is as you're walking up the stairs, it actually opens up the entire landing a little bit and it creates more of a layering effect and a little more of a visual interest as you walk up and you land. One of the really nice things here is that we were able to separate the master bedroom entrance and actually make it a little bit more secluded and private in comparison to the other doors. Again, we have the really cool experiences walking down a hallway and slowly kind of emerging into the giant master bedroom. And like before, we still have a lot of space with 2 master closets and 1 master bathroom. So in this case, Pete and Dallas are going to actually have their own appropriate closets. So they just have to fight which one's going to get the biggest one. What's really exciting about this plan is that I'm proposing to actually cantilever it over the first floor. And what that means is that we have the walls of the first floor, the second floor walls on top of the second floor, and they actually align with the first floor, and then the roof goes on top of that. Now what I'm proposing in this version is a little bit different, where we're cantilevering the second floor over the first floor, which means we get this much extra space, and the second floor walls go on top of that, and then we put the roof on top of that, which means we get this much extra space. So this is what Pete and Dallas saw the first time. After we sat, we talked about a couple things. I went back to the drawing board, reiterated some stuff, and this was the final version that they chose. And this is a mixture between what they currently have existing and the ultimate dream board plan mashed together into the ultimate feasible dream board. It really works out and you get the best of both worlds. So just like before, they still have 3 bedrooms, but now they have 2 bathrooms and a giant landing. It just opens everything up. But more importantly, this entire portion of the house remains exactly the same, allowing them to save a lot of costs, which then allows them to put all of their budget into the ultimate master bedroom. So we can still do the cantilever to gain the extra space. We have a really nice private entry into the master bedroom, and the most amazing experience as you enter the master suite and come into this giant open space, big windows that allow you to see the view outside and view the water. Now that Pete and Dallas have finalized their vision for the floor plans, we can move to the 3D part, and this is really where things are going to get exciting. So if you've enjoyed following the process up until now, make sure you stay tuned in the next couple of weeks as we move forward to that stage. But before I let you go, I do want to show you something cool. Since you last saw us and Pete and Dallas came to the lab, Louise had her show, and it was amazing.
It was dope.
So it was a really cool show. It was one of the shows that was very different for us because it wasn't just one opening. Louise had different times for people to come by, and it was a really interesting experience. So I'll let her tell you about her show.
So the opening night was amazing. We had a few people show up, but it still was a good vibe, you know, social distancing happening, a lot of people interacting with me, and Sheba, who's my cousin, she's the other artist who's featured in this exhibition, and you know, we made some sales, we had a few contact exchange, and it was dope, and I can't wait to curate another show.
So if you guys like her stuff, if you guys are interested in learning more, I'm going to link all her information, her Instagram and her website down below. And you're still raising money for your residency, right?
Yes, I am.
Yes, so I'm going to link the GoFundMe link on the video as well. So make sure you guys check it out.
Ooh.
There you have it, Creative World. That will be all for today's vlog. If you guys enjoyed it, please let me know in the comment section. Let me know which plan you liked better. Was it the first one? Was it the ultimate dream board? Or was it Pete and Dallas's favorite? I'm really curious to figure out because that's the point. I want to put my work out there, see how people feel about it. Just because it's cool. I'm doing my art for the creative world, and having your guys' input will be super dope. If you like what I've been up to, if you want to see more shows, if you want to see more of my architecture work, if you want to see more of my own artwork, let me know, because again, I'm doing this for you guys. And if you like what I'm doing, don't forget to subscribe. Please press that like button because it makes me feel warm and fuzzy inside. That's really all. That's really it. It really does. It gives me butterflies every time. You know, it's like a little baby being tickled in the belly. It's amazing. But that's it. Thank you so much, Creative World. And until next time, never stop creating.